Hey Reboot community, my name is Dr. Heather Carden. I am one of your coaches along with Coach Rob DeBoer and Coach Dustin Schaefer. We are about T-minus 27 hours before starting our second reboot. Super excited to be here, but I've got a little tip today to just help you really optimize your reboot. But I first want to ask, this is an honest thing, has anybody out there opened their reboot and so excited, have you taken anything out of your reboot kit? Shane, let me know. It's been super tempting. I'm out of tea. I'm telling you what, I have to almost hide the Keto Calm tea for myself because I want to drink it. So anyway, I just had to put that out in the air because I love it. I'm super excited to get started. We've gotten some amazing best practices this time. Go back and listen to Coach Rob DeBoer last week because he really went through 6 things to help optimize your best practices. So today we're going to talk about getting salty. I want you guys to commit to me 5 out of the next 7 days of getting a little more salty. What does that mean, getting more salty, and what are the benefits? It means we want you to take an Epsom salt bath 5 out of the next 7 days. Our skin is our largest organ. It's actually bigger than our intestines or any other organ. It's how our body breathes. It's how our body resets. It's how it detoxifies. Think about this for a minute. If you have kiddos, or maybe when you were younger, maybe you noticed your white t-shirts were a little brown underneath the armpits, or maybe your white socks turn a little bit brown. That's your body detoxifying and getting rid of things. Well, if our skin's our largest organ, it actually helps us keep hydrated or helps us preventing from getting dehydrated. Just think when we're in a nice warm bath water, not super hot, just a couple degrees over your body temperature, our pores in our skin open very nicely, and elements can actually freely go in and out of our body, so it helps balance out our body's pH. If you've been sugar burning for a long time, your pH is off in your body for sure, in every organ and every cell in your body. So we're going to encourage you to get a little salty to help optimize your time during this reboot. So just a few tips as you get ready to get in your Epsom salt soak. So again, 5 out of 7 days is what we want you to do. Love the hearts and thumbs up. That means you're ready to go. You're ready to participate. So if you have a standard size tub, I think it's a 60-gallon tub or a 5 or 6 foot tub, the first time maybe start with a half a cup to 3 cups of Epsom salt, and you can pick it up from anywhere. So this was just stuff I had in my house because my boys are generally soaking their feet. We're doing Epsom salt soaks at home. You can just get a name brand from your grocery store or from your like Walmart or Target. You can get, Dr. Teal's also makes a huge brand of them. They even have some essential oils mixed with them. So again, you can start with about a half a cup and honestly go up to 3 pounds. But if you know your body's not very balanced out and you know if you've got some toxins in there, we've got 5 to 7 days to do this. Start with about a half a cup or more, because if you dump in 3 cups or 3 pounds, you actually could feel your skin burn a little bit because it's helping balance out that pH. So slow and steady wins a race. So alkalizing your body is super important, and there are so many trace minerals in Epsom salts that you just cannot get by eating even pink Himalayan sea salt. We do encourage you to use that. You can put a little bit in your tea, or you can put a little bit in your broth if you'd like. So a little bit of pink Himalayan sea salt comes in a couple different forms. So I also buy these big rocks, which my family loves, and you can simply just use a grater and you can put those additional salts in your ketones, in your broth. I love it in the broth. So get a little more salty. Take an Epsom salt bath 5 out of the next 7 days. It, number 1, helps alkalize you. Number 2, it actually helps with your immune system. So as we are actually eliminating some of those toxins coming into our body while we're not eating the normal garbage, it's actually going to help boost our immune system. If our immune system is constantly fighting red dye number this, artificial foods, maybe there's pathogens in your food like type of bacteria, maybe your food's a little bit undercooked, or maybe you've got preservatives on the outside of your fruits and vegetables, our immune system has to combat all that. So that's why this reset is so important. You actually get to give your body, your immune system, a chance to kind of reset. Well, we know that alkalizing your body and Epsom salt does exactly the same thing. It helps your body fight off different types of colds or flus or shivering. You know, some people say they experience their body getting cold last reboot. This is the perfect time to get your body in a nice warm tub and add some amazing Epsom salts in there and soak. It's not about washing your hair, so don't worry about that. Soak in there until the body, really gets about your body's temperature, or the water starts to cool off, which is anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes, whatever you prefer. I am a farm girl from Kansas, so we used to put salt on a slug. We know if people have, just wither away. If you have sinus problems or maybe stuff in the back of your throat, we often encourage you as doctors to gargle with salt water, saline rinse your nose, because salt thins out mucus and fats. And as we alkalize our body, the Epsom salt will do the same thing. Your body, your lungs, your organs, all your intestines can actually absorb absorb all of that alkalizing coming from getting a little more salty. We also know that it helps relieve a lot of dry skin issues. I know people are like, well, that doesn't make sense. You're putting salt on my skin. What it does is it tells your body to immobilize fat and help lubricate your skin and joints. So it's great for your skin. It's great for eczema. It's great for psoriasis. Again, if asthma, allergies this time of year, it helps thin out mucus. It helps thin out phlegm. So again, it just makes you breathe easier, makes your body actually alkalize better. We also know that there's so many amazing micro elements in Epsom salt that it actually can help reduce cholesterol and blood pressure. Those studies are out there, guys. You can go Google those. We're not suggesting or making any claims. I'm simply sharing with you clinical information that's out there because magnesium is so important for relaxing every single cell in your body and really important for cleaning things out. We also know that magnesium and trace elements found in Epsom salt actually can help reduce the rise and peak in insulin. So as we're doing the reboot kit, we're not eating garbage or carbohydrates, even organic fruits and stuff, which would normally cause our insulin level to go up and go back down. We also know that the Epsom salts are going to help get that glycogen immobilized out of your blood and out of your skeletal muscle, which is what our main objective is during the 60-hour reboot. Last topic, we also know that Epsom salt, or getting a little more salty, is super important for bone health. So for osteoporosis, osteopenia, a little bit of salt goes a long way because our bones actually store salt. So if you've been deficient, your body will mobilize that salt out and get it to places like your lungs to thin mucus, maybe your heart to help slow down that. So super, super excited for everybody to get a little more salty. I do want to see, I saw some questions up there. So I want to address a few questions here, but seriously, guys, I am so tempted. If you need to lock away your Keto Calm, have your family member lock it away before tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Actually, I'm going to have my kids hide it from me because I want it that bad. I love the Keto Calm tea. So Tanya, thank you for joining us. I know we have thousands of people joining us this time. We had, I think, 14 to 15,000 people do the reboot last month, and we have more than 20,000 people. And I know there's tons of new people, so super excited to be here. Tomorrow night, there'll be an announcement what times Coach Rob DeBoer will be on. He's really going to kick off this whole next 60 hours for you. He's been very integral part of getting this kicked off and joining. So don't forget to keep your notifications on to this reboot page. If you have people doing the reboot who have not joined, because I know I've gotten several private messages, hey, I haven't been invited. Don't be invited. Just jump over to the Facebook page, ask to be invited, and one of the coaches will happily have you join in here and then catch up to some of the past little videos that we've been doing the last really couple weeks. So I am with Brandy. I love the Keto Calm. It is amazing. I saw a question up here. So I'm just going to cover a couple questions. So the 60-hour reboot is really not a long enough time for you to get cellular dehydrated because you're drinking plenty of water. Someone's asking if they should take additional magnesium. I make recommendations on magnesium based on blood work and or based on symptoms or signs. So if you're already constipated, if you already have headaches, if you already have cramps that wake you up in the middle of the night, you potentially could either be dehydrated or low on magnesium. So simply start drinking water now. I know we started encouraging that, I think, Monday or Tuesday about getting more water in. Coach Rob went over a lot of best practices getting water in. Hopefully you have set your bed time right, so you guys got yourself to bed on time and did your best practices for getting to sleep and cleaning up your bedroom hygiene. So I'm going to take one more question here and jump off. I want to be super brief with you guys today. So yes, everybody get ready, get set. So my best practices were exactly what Coach Rob Borda said. Get hydrated going into this. Pick up some Epsom salt at the store. Make sure you have the rest of your family meals planned so you're not stressing to get their meals out because we've already got your plan for you Sunday through Wednesday morning. So be ready for that. And again, just preparation. So this is pre-gaming, getting your mindset ready, start journaling. I know Coach Rob wanted you to journal the journey, which I absolutely love that term, journal the journey. So write down what's going through your mind tonight, start a gratitude journal, those things that really, as you get your mindset to ready to go to help your body optimize, feel the best that you can possibly feel. I know some people are a little bit nervous, a little bit anxious, and super excited, which is all normal things to do. Then simply just collaborate, throw some questions out here. This is an amazing group of people. And with that being said, I probably got 50 private messages this morning about the reboot. You guys, there's 20,000 plus people doing this. Your question is super valuable. So answer it or ask it here because whatever you have a question on, I'm sure there's hundreds to thousands of people that have the exact same question. So no coffee was one that was super popular this morning. Yes, take your prescription drug as recommended by your healthcare practitioner. And again, this is Dr. Heather Carden, one of your Reboot coaches. Super excited to be a part of this team. Super excited to be helping you guide through this next 60 hours. I know we're 27 hours out. I strategically planned that. Again, if you're a person who really loves your tea or your bone broth, make sure somebody hides it out of sight until tomorrow night. So you guys have an amazing, amazing evening. Make sure that you journal the journey, put your mindset down, get your bedroom hygiene cleaned up, make sure you are drinking plenty of water so your body's ready to go, and don't forget to pick up a little bit of Epsom salt because we want you to be a little more salty this time. You guys have an amazing day, and we'll be seeing you soon.